Okay, so I have completed painting all the parts, and I'm sorry if I didn't show off the weapons, me painting the weapon parts, but I'll show that later on. But these parts are complete, and I think it's high time we put them together. So what I'm going to do, and this is one part that I was dreading a bit, that I'm going to open this up, and I'm trying to do it without causing any damage. Fortunately, I think I can do it from here. There we go. And then pull it out like that. Reasons why I'm doing this is because of this. I'll take this part here. This is that side thruster that goes on the shoulder. Then we take this part, snap it into place like so. Here's the other one. One goes here. Just want to make sure I know the orientation correctly. Oh, wait a minute, that's right, it's a different orientation, so... Okay, so that one goes there, while this one goes here. Okay, once that's complete, then you close this up. So it looks like that. Take our gold-plated part that goes here for the chest, for the neck area. Snap it into place like so. Hopefully it goes in, because this thing, yeah, it's alright. Hang on a second. That's the one thing about painting parts, is the fact that everything is all, you know. There we go. Much better. And then we have the neck part that goes here. Of course I didn't paint it. Now we have this part, which works twofold. You have the open slotted area, and then we have the closed. For this build, we're going to leave it open. Then we put the chest part here, covering it. The waist unit goes there, and then the head unit. What do you think of that? We'll get to the backpack, of course. Alright, that pretty much completes the torso and head of the Red Warrior. Let's now move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part of the build is going to be the assembly of the arms. And I had to be very careful. Well, actually I have to be very careful with this, because I got to open these like that, of course. Thank God I didn't fly the other way around, otherwise I'll be searching for days. Come on, open up. Don't be a pain. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I need to take this part, put it right here, like so, and then close this up here, like so. Now, with this in place, I'm going to take this part, put it through here. Actually, hold on. I gotta look at the orientation of this. Okay, so that means it has to go like this, with the back end going in the back. Okay. Then this part goes there, followed by the shoulder. That goes there. All the way. There's an extra added bonus, is these parts here, and this, which I need to pull out. First, let's finish the shield. So we have this part that I already painted. I'm leaving it the way it is. But with this, you want to stick this through here, I believe. And then you put this through here. Oops, the other way around. There we go. There we go. That goes all the way in. And then it makes up the shield. Surprised they make 2 of these. But looks pretty nice. Then we have the hand. And I'm sorry, I forgot to do this in the video. I need to remove these little parts here that I just painted, each and every one, and I forgot to put it on the other arm. So let's do that right now. Actually, I'm going to have to see if I can move this a bit. Actually, or remove it. And there is a notch so it lines up properly, so you don't have to figure out in what position it has to be in. Okay, that's good there. Then let's get the other arm. There we go. There. And then putting this back to where it is. That completes the arms of the Red Warrior. Look at that. Now you may notice something. It's missing this little part. I don't know where it is. Hopefully I'll find it and I'll paint it and I'll put it on, but I'm good with what you see right here. Okay, let's move on to the next part of the build. Alright, so now we're going to be beginning the assembly of the legs of the Red Warrior. And like I did with the arms, I'm going to take this part off to expose this. Then taking this part, gonna make sure I got it right. I put it through here. I think that's how it goes. Because this bends like that. And put this here. Okay. I would take this part here, the leg. Slide this in like so. Until it's all the way in. Front part of the trim goes here. There we go. And we have this part here. And I believe it goes this way, but it could be goes this way, I guess. And we have this one that goes here. And then I have to take this thing apart so I can then remove these two and put them on here. And then there's the 2 notches here are lined up, so you won't have a you won't have to worry about in what position these parts go in. I think this is actually my favorite part of the build of this kit is this. I like these little hydraulic thingies. Excuse me. Oh, and I did it wrong. It's the other way around. Alright. Make sure I pop this out properly. There we go. Because it has to go this way. My phone just went through an update, so excuse me. Alright, so I'll put that here. Now we put this on. There. So that's how it looks. Then we just put it on that as best as we possibly can, and then we put it on this. I think this is wrong, but I'm going to verify in a moment. Yeah, it is wrong. So we just flip it around, put it like that, put this in like that, and there you go. The legs of the Red Warrior are done. Wow, look at that. Can't wait to finish this. Okay, let's move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so the last part of the build will be, of course, the waist and backpack of the Red Warrior. It's actually should be simple. We put this part here, which represents the holding of the legs, and then this part here that goes all the way in, like so. Here we go. Then we have this simple part here. Oh, we did mention that I did cover this up during the painting of this, so let's see if I can remove it without damaging it. And for those of you who don't know, this is the missile pack or hidden weapons that's in the waist. Which, when I was painting it the bright silver color. Then I repainted it the next color, so it looks like that. So look at that. That's a good effect. So going back to this, I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to take this to hold it up into place. There we go. Then putting on these poly caps here, I'm going to put this here. Put this one here. And then put the ball joint here. And that pretty much completes the waist unit. The backpack is pretty much a simple build. It's also something I'm not fond of how I painted this, because I don't know, just didn't come out the way I think it is. That burnt, jet exhaust, I don't know. It's not something you want to use as a cover for any other. It's not a replacement for gunmetal. It's a unique color, yes, a unique texture tone, but not for as a solid part. You know, solid. How can I say this? A solid coverage of a part. But there it is. These two parts are complete. Let's now move on to final assembly of the Red Warrior.